Hello there, I'm Mr. Saem Shutar. Hello there, I'm Mr. Saem Shutarik. Practical activity 8.43, math results.xls. Create a bar chart to show the marks of each student, include title and access title. So we have to open up maths and we have to create a bar chart to show title and access title. So obviously, these are the respective students. So we'll create a bar chart and we have the chart title. And obviously, we can select from here our the access title as well. Okay, so we have different titles appearing over here. So these are the access title over here, right? Then we have is physics results.xls. So we'll open up that. Enter some marks for each student. So you have over here is physics student, right? So I'll just pause and I'll enter some marks. The marks. Create a comparison bar chart to show the marks for each student in the tests for 1, 2, and 3. Include title and access title, include a legend, create a Y. First, let's do that. So we are going to select the students and we are going to create is a comparative bar chart. So you can see we have a comparative bar chart. Now what we're supposed to do is we are going to do the legend, but with the legend, we need to have these. So series 1, basically this one, I will select data and I will edit this and I'll make it test 1. Then I'll select series 2, edit, and I'm going to make it test 2. Then I'm going to select series 3, I'm going to edit, and I'm going to make test 3. Once we're done with this, you have this, right? So we are going to have a title and access title. So we have a title, axis. So we can have on the y-axis and the x-axis. For that, we'll come into over here. Access titles, we'll have the primary access title, and we will have over here the names, and we'll have over here is the primary access title. We call this the primary. This is the secondary, okay? And these are basically your score, right? Okay, so we have titles, we have primary vertical, so primary horizontal, primary vertical, and over here if we have, we call it the secondary. Over here, I repeat again, right? So change the y-axis minimum scale value to 50 and change the y-axis scale to have an interval of 5. Let's do that. So we are going to enable the second axis, right? So we can simply, oh no, we just have to change this. So right click with format axis, and we are going to have the maximum value, not 60, but we'll make it 50. And we are going to have is an interval of not 10, but we'll have an interval of 5. You can see you have 10 interval, we're going to have an interval of 5, right? So I repeat again, you have to do it from over here. Okay, so we have done this part as well, which is physics results. Now we'll come to school attendance. In school attendance, we have this school attendance, okay? Create a comparative line graph to show the attendance of each year 1 and 2 over a period of the years compared with the target. Okay, so this is school attendance. So we have to compare with the target. Okay, right. So I'll read the question again. For year 1 and year 2 over a period of time, I'll label the chart properly, adjust Y axis scale and maximum scale values appropriately, include and change the line type target series to be dashed. So we can simply select over here. 1 and 2, right? So let's have the terms probably, and we can have simply have a line graph over here, as you can see. Okay, size is too big. I'll just try to make it small. Okay, it's just too much zoomed in. Okay, so here we go. We have this, right? So the terms, we can change this series if they have asked. Include a legend. So obviously, same way we are going to format it a series. I'm sorry, not format a series. We are going to select data, and series 1 was year 1, Series 2 edit was year 2, and series 3 basically was the target, as you can see. Okay, so we have these as well. Change the line type to the dash, so we can click on the lines. Okay, if I can get dashed, right? So somehow my this is not activated, so you can select a dash from here. I think if I can do it from here, no, I can't. So obviously it's not some big deal. You just select a dash from here. In your case, what else? Adjust y-axis scale and the maximum scale values appropriately. So you can see over here is 100 is fine. So I'm going to format axis and I'm going to make the maximum not 105. I'm going to make it 100. It's fine. Okay. And even you can see over here is minimum can be 85. So I'm going to set this myself. So I'm going to make the minimum to 85 so that we have more space within our chart. That's how we do it. So we have created this chart as well, right? Okay. So then we have member list. We are going to open up member list.xls 8.11. So here we go. We have member list over here. So we have the following. Now what you're supposed to do is open the worksheet. This, right? So we have the following data over here, right? Open the worksheet by change the count to so I'll just do one thing is I'll just somehow just copy this and I'll paste it in a new sheet in case if I have to temper. So this is what I have. I can probably increase the size so that you can view it. So what they're saying is open the book, change the count of membership status to count of member status. So just have to change this to I didn't get the point of this doing this, but anyway, and change the membership to membership status with S small. So you can see here we can change small and change the grand total to grand total. So you can see over here is I have grand total and I'm going to change this T to small t, right? Okay. And create a pie chart to show the portions of the members for each. So we are going to actually create a pie chart. I don't think so. We need portion of the grand total. So we'll just simply make it a pie chart. Okay, sorry, I didn't select the right one. So just 1 second. Somehow the problem was that this data was actually linked with another sheet. So in that case, if you can't make it, if it's a link sheet, it was linked with this, obviously, because that's a pivot table. So what we can do is we can simply select this data and I will just place it as value and I will simply remove it because I just need to make the chart. So I'll delete this and now I can easily, I should be able to make one. So I made one. And what we need to do is add percentages. So we can simply select an option where we have percentages. I do have one. You can change even the color of this if you may want to. Give a chart sensible title, create a pie chart and portion of the members, done that. And so this is also basically done. So give it a proper chart. Okay, you have the option of changing the color of this if you may want to. You can make it light color. Okay. Again, it's too dark actually. I don't know. We can just use something like this for black and white printer, not bad. Okay, so we have the following. Then we have is age lookup.xls. So we're going to open up age lookup. Oh, sorry, this one was actually 8.26. 8.26. Actually, there is some issue with my Excel. That's why I'm copy pasting in new sheets if it doesn't work. So Create an appropriate chart to show the product's original price. Products. Okay, we need to have product. We need to have the original price and the discounted price. Label the charts. Very simple. This is the data we have. So we have the products, we have the price, and then we have the discounted price. So I can simply select the products and I can simply select the discounted price. So which appropriate chart do you think so would be good? Okay. Yeah. So create an appropriate chart to show the product's original price and discounted price. Well, I think so. If let's have a look. So this is not a bad one. So we have the product. Okay, probably we can just increase the size of so the products are properly visible. This seems to be a very good option, right? Right. Okay, okay then. We'll solve 8.4 in a while.